Hello to group number one. You are my medicine woman, my spiritual seeker, looking for your future spouse who is spiritually compatible to your needs. And we are going to take a look today in what spirit wants to say about the personality of your future spouse. So, three things we're going to look at. First, their personality, where you are compatible with them. Number two, where their personality and is where how you need to work on areas in your compatibility. And number three, we're going to do a little mini visualization so you can tap into the energy of your future spouse. Okay, so let's get on with it. Let's look at your reading today. So we have the first card. The first card is, oh my God, the King, King of Wands. So the first card is the King of Wands for your future spouse. So, a lot of fiery energy, passionate energy coming through. So I've got the heart of a lion. The heart of a lion. He is a gentle soul, but a strong heart, and someone who has been through a lot and has alchemized themselves spiritually to be in this strong masculine energy as the King of Wands. Okay, wow. So I'm guessing he's leading something. He's maybe a CEO or he's got a business. He's running something or doing something, like he's ahead of something, maybe head of a business, head of a project, head of something at work related. Has a lot of passion for he's passionate about, okay, I'm getting spiritual. He's passionate about some spiritual beliefs he has, spiritual things that ground him, spiritual things that he believes in. That's like a okay, hello, and welcome to this short 5-minute meditation, which is all about attracting your soulmate. So close down your eyes and take a few breaths. Obviously, don't do this if you are driving or doing some heavy lifting or any kind of operating machinery. So let's all use common sense here. And common sense is do this if you're able to do it. And if not, just like listen to it passively in the background. So if you close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, find yourself in a comfortable position, allow yourself to fully relax. And imagine yourself surrounded by tranquility. Visualize a secluded clearing in a vast forest. And there is sunlight filtering through the canopy of the trees, casting a beautiful soft light on the moss beneath your feet. And the air hums with a quiet energy of nature. Breathe in the earthly scent of the forest floor, calming your senses down. You can smell the pine needles and just be there now. Okay, and here in this sanctuary of solitude, you can feel this beautiful space, and you allow the peace to wash over you. You are completely at ease with yourself. You are introspective. You're that nature. Your introspective nature is thriving in this quiet space. And now imagine a gentle presence approaching, and you are in your serenity, and someone is walking with you who complements it. Someone who shares your love for nature, and they possess a quiet wisdom that resonates with your soul. As they draw closer, you focus on the feelings of connection that arise between you. And it's a sense of mutual understanding, a shared appreciation for the beauty of the world. You both appreciate the external and internal. This is a star moment, and just spend a few moments basking in this feeling of connection with your spouse. And you're imagining having a conversation, soft spoken and thoughtful conversation that flows between you, and observe, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? What are you hearing? And always anchor back to, what are you feeling? How is this connection with your partner making you feel? This is your imagination. This is your opportunity to feel the best that you can feel with your partner. What is it that you say or do that makes the connection stronger? And we are ready to close down this short meditation. So just wrinkle or wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes when you're ready. And thank you for being here. See you next time. Hello, this is reading number 2. This is for my boss babes, my ladies out there who are looking for their divine counterpart. They are looking for their partner who they can create union with, because for their power couple dynamic that they are seeking. So you have worked on yourself to become a high value woman, and you are also seeking a high value man. So this is where you are at your point of your journey, and we're going to look into some cards to look at their personality. So we will look first at his personality, then we will look at the kind of the part of the personality that you will need to handle, read the area of compatibility, and then we'll finish off with a short visualization. So let's jump into it. So this is all about your beautiful partner, and let's look at what is his personality trait. So we have, as the first card, we have 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles, first of all, tells me that he is his personality is like, he's a visionary leader. So right now in his life, he is in a comfortable position financially. That's what 9 of Pentacles is saying to me. So he is like bossed up in some way. He is that high value man. Oh my God, we're just talking about being a high value man, and he is a high value man. He's achieved his level of a level of success where he's financially comfortable. So he's likely to be a visionary leader. He is likely to be bold and decisive. So someone who's a natural born leader, they thrive on strategy and strategic type of thinking. He has a knack for big vision, kind of big picture visions, should I say, and getting ready for someone with, like, he's got a clear plan about the future. He knows what he wants both personally and professionally, very clear minded. Okay. And we have Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, hard worker. Oh my God, a really hard worker. These cards are crazy. So, yeah, very hard worker. So, bold, decisive, just confident, appearing very blunt and direct. They value efficiency and getting things done. A powerhouse of just getting work done. Like, they are finely tuned machines. They crave intellectual stimulation. They're results orientated. Actions speak louder than words. They're all about achieving goals, seeing projects through to completion. Expect a driven and ambitious partner to get things done. So that's what Eight of Pentacles is definitely screaming that to me. But he is also emotionally intelligent. So one of the things that's coming up really for the challenges, or the thing that you will need to try to balance out, is that he's a bit of a Mr. Fix It. So he will love to solve problems, and this can come across as critical or controlling. He's also going to be a workaholic. Nine of Pentacles is screaming workaholic. So they're driven for success, and sometimes this can lead to workaholic tendencies. So be prepared to communicate your needs and set your boundaries. So that comes to the second part. So how can you try to help make this relationship work when it comes to this type of workaholicness? I guess I think you're probably, as a boss babe, a very hard worker as well, and you kind of respect the fact that he's a hard worker and he's so driven and ambitious. So there's a shared value. So sharing your core value with each other, like ambition, growth, intellectual curiosity, when you focus on these are your shared values, these can strengthen your bond together. And when he's becoming a workaholic, I think your energy has more flow in it. So when you have more of that ability to kind of play, you want to play more. You can kind of introduce the idea of play more with him. So let's pick a card. Okay, so yeah, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is so much about, like, yeah, so that intellectually, if you can challenge him around like anything that's to do with, so when he's been a workaholic and you want to be more playful, you have to intellectually introduce the idea that play is actually going to be more productive for him. And then you kind of bring him on board with being more playful. So that's kind of how that card's playing out. And obviously he's a Mr. Fix-It or a Mrs. Fix-It, depending on your gender preferences. So if he's, again, the cards like Ace of Swords, so it's very much about, you have to match that intellectual stimulation and say, like, okay, yeah, appreciate the fact that he wants to find a solution for you, because if you can view it from that perspective, it will really help. Because maybe sometimes you just want to offload emotionally, but he wants to find the solution. So appreciating the fact that he wants to find the solution and expressing, like, thanks for trying to help me find the solution, but can you just, like, I really want this solution, but I also really need you to listen to me just talk and rant for a bit about my emotional stuff. And I think the other side of this is I would definitely use techniques like scripting and journaling so you can actually spend some time by yourself or meditating where you get to reflect on the emotional offloading you need to do. So scripting is really good for that because then you get to write down everything you feel emotionally, and then then you've kind of had that outlet of emotions, and then you can succinctly communicate what you want to emotionally share with him. Because I think sometimes women do want to share, but he's not gonna. He'll need some kind of like, basically, maybe he can't offer you the lots of emotional outputting where you can just offload constantly emotionally. Maybe he can only handle so much of that, so you need to find a technique that works for you so you can do that for yourself. And that's kind of like realistic in a relationship. Like, we can't expect our partners to be our therapists. That's how I see it anyway, so each their own. You have to find where you fit in that, but that's how I personally see it. Okay, so I think we've gotten to the end of like their personality and how we can manage some of the challenges that are presented. And I'm going to finish off with a short meditation. Okay, we have a short meditation. So please only do this meditation if you are not operating machinery and you are not driving. And if you are at home and relaxed, and you can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. 5-minute meditation, attract your soulmate. So find a comfortable position, allow yourself to fully relax, and imagine yourself surrounded by tranquility. So I want you to picture yourself standing on a bustling city street, and the energy cracks around you. There's a symphony of the cabs, the chattering of people, and you're invigorated by the people and places and noise and activities. That's just your thing. It excites your mind. Your mind is buzzing with the ideas and observations. And you are someone who can walk down the city, a busy city, and you can be both in the material plane and connected to the spiritual plane simultaneously. That is your knack, your talent, balancing that within yourself. And you are bursting with laughter. There's some laughter that cuts through all the noise, and you turn to see someone who is mischievous with a glint in their eyes, someone who matches your intellectual curiosity and your playful spirit. And the two of you start a conversation. It is witty. You have a witty exchange, and sparks fly. Sparks are bouncing back and forth, and you challenge each other's ideas, reveling in the mental sparring. But beneath that playful banter lies a sense of respect and admiration. And you imagine yourself exploring the city together with your partner, your spouse, your lover, and you both have a sense of shared adventure leading you down an alleyway. You end up at a quirky museum. And when you're in this museum walking around with your partner, every conversation is stimulating. Every conversation is a puzzle to solve. Every experience is a new adventure to share. and you focus on the feeling of that intellectual conversation, that intellectual connection, and that playful energy. And tap into this glimpse of your dynamic partnership that you're sharing with your soulmate. Just feel it, touch it, know it, connect with it. This is how your partner feels. Is this how you want to feel? This is your creation. This is your imagination. This is for you. Make it feel the best that you can make it feel. Because feeling is the secret that brings all manifestations. So, as you are ending this visualization, take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and carry the feeling of this connection with you throughout the day, and trust that the universe is guiding you towards your ideal partner, someone who complements your unique personality. And just pay attention to the people you meet, people who spark your curiosity and challenge you in a playful way. These are the signs that you are on the right track to finding your soulmate. Thank you very much for listening. Hope to catch you in the next reading.